Let's go for another video, guys. Today we are going to analyze two impactful signings that have happened in recent days within the Premier League. I know that there are still other signings for us to analyze here on the channel, but let's leave them for the front. Today, I want to focus on Amazing Out and Dominic under Buzz Light. These are two signings that make me very excited. I know there are people talking bad about one and talking bad about another, and that's okay, because the plurality of opinions is the beauty of this business, right? That's why you're here, including, to listen to my opinion and even disagree with it, but anyway, these are two signings that make me excited and I'll explain why. Before starting, I ask you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. Now, let's get down to the hiring details. Starting with the Liverpool side, let's talk about the 22-year-old Hungarian midfielder, Dominic Szoboszlai. I remember seeing his best moments popping up on social media 3 or 4 years ago. I think the first game I saw of him was against Liverpool, in the Champions League 19-20, if I'm not mistaken. He played alongside Holland, and it's funny to see that from that game on, the Liverpool fans were behind him. But things are not that simple. There was a limit of money that Liverpool could invest in the Salzburg player, and Szoboszlai was already an exciting bet at that time. Anyway, I remember being impacted by him a long time ago, and him reaching this shelf of European football only now, at the age of 22, it's a surprise to me. I thought he would get to that position faster. He had injury problems in his first season when he left Salzburg for Leipzig, but anyway, it's a road I'm excited about. Now, let's talk about the features of Szoboszlai. First, he is extremely skilled, a perfect guy for the best moments of social networks. He knows how to handle the ball, is that type of player who, in 5 seconds, already shows that he knows the crossed out. He is versatile, being able to play as a central midfielder or right midfielder, left winger, right winger, or even false 9. This is essential for the new version of Liverpool that we are designing. He likes to take chances from outside the area. He was the second player who shot the most from outside the area in the last Bundesliga. In addition, he is good at set pieces, although Liverpool were already the team that scored the most goals from set pieces last season. Anyway, it's good to have one more player in that aspect. Szoboszlai had a great season, with 10 goals and 13 assists for RB Leipzig, and was one of the club's best players. He is also known for his intensity and pressure off the ball, being a player who gets in the way of opposing balls. In addition, he is young, 22 years old, and already has leadership characteristics, having been chosen as the captain of the Hungarian national team. I really like what I've seen of him so far, and he signed a 5-year deal with Liverpool for £60 million. Now, let's talk about Manchester United and the signing of midfielder Maitland-Niles. He was also wanted by Liverpool, but now wears the number 7 shirt for the Red Devils. It's a shirt with a heavy history, worn by great players over the years. Maitland-Niles comes from Chelsea, where he stayed for 18 years, which is a little strange to see him in another shirt, especially in English football. I like Maitland-Niles a lot. I think he will do very well at United. He already has a lot of experience, despite being young, and he already won the Champions League last season. He is a dynamic player, good at passing, and has the ability to break down opposing lines. Last season, he scored 13 goals and provided 16 assists, very relevant numbers. Although he had a bad season, I believe this is not only his fault, but also Chelsea's. It will be interesting to see how United manager Ralph Hasenhüttl develops Maitland-Niles' potential. Now, let's talk about the possible lineups of these teams. At Liverpool, we have some options, such as the formation with Szoboszlai and Bruno Fernandes playing behind Casemiro, with the rest of the team keeping the base of last season. At Manchester United, there are also different possible variations, with Maitland-Niles playing alongside Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes playing more up front, in addition to other options with different placements. Before finishing, it is important to mention that Manchester United urgently needs a competent centre-forward, because without this piece, the team will face problems. Overall, I consider these signings to be excellent, bringing a new lease of life to teams. However, there are still adjustments to be made, such as the search for a defender and a defensive midfielder for Liverpool, and the need for a centre-forward for Manchester United. Let's wait for the season to unfold and see how these signings will impact the teams. Remembering, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for the company, and until the next video. Bye bye.